Hi, can I come in?
Hi. Yes, sure.
You seem to be preoccupied with something. Are there any problems?
Yes. Mary has just completed her scheduling, but there seems to be a mistake.
Oh. Incorrect scheduling can affect service levels.
You are right, John. Understaffing does affect service levels. However, in this, there seems to be an issue of overstaffing. Do you know the impact of overstaffing?
Not really.
Overstaffing directly affects profitability because we are paying for people who are not fully occupied. While scheduling staff, a key element to consider is the coverage objective. By coverage objective, we mean how much of the shift time do we want to be fully or partially staffed.
Pete, it will be good if you can explain further, as I too may need your help in scheduling.
Sure.
Scheduling deals with ensuring that the right number of people are in place during each interval of the day. Volume of work on a daily basis may not always be predictable, but it may still follow a predictable pattern on a weekly or monthly basis. In this example, we see that the pattern is predictable every week. All weeks start low, peak on Wednesday, and then drop again by Friday. However, every Wednesday, we cannot really predict what the exact volume will be. All we can say is that it will be higher than the other days. Covering all the intervals will help in good service levels, but it will result in overstaffing in some intervals, thereby increasing staffing costs. In order to resolve this issue, a technique called balance over or understaffing is used. In this technique, certain portions of the day are left understaffed while others are overstaffed. At the end of the shift, the over and understaffing balance each other, thereby ensuring the overall service level for the day is met. The degree of over or understaffing is a decision that the workforce manager needs to make by taking both service level and cost considerations into account. If maintaining service levels are critical, then it is possible to use part-time resources during the understaffed times. This method ensures that the service levels are maintained while staffing costs are controlled at the same time.
Mary's scheduling was incorrect because she did not consider important factors such as the length of shift and days off. There are many other factors to be considered while scheduling staff.
Yes, I understand. I think we should also consider the breaks taken by employees.
Yes, correct.
There are 5 factors which are to be considered while scheduling. They are length of the shift, days off, breaks, transportation, business rules. Click each to know more. A typical shift is for 40 hours. The shift itself can be designed in multiple ways. For example, 8 hours per day multiplied by 5 days per week, 10 hours per day multiplied by 4 days per week, 13.3 hours per day multiplied by 3 days per week, rarely used, or 3 10-hour days and 2 5-hour days, 3 12-hour days and 1 4-hour day, rarely used, 4 9-hour days and 1 4-hour day. Another option is the use of split shifts. People come to work for 4 hours, go back home for a while, and then come back to work for 4 more hours. This is not used too frequently, but it does have its applications. This refers to the days when employees can take leave. Assuming people get 2 days off per week, workforce managers have greater flexibility when these 2 days occur separately, such as Sunday and a Thursday. Combined days like Saturday and Sunday provide the workforce manager with lesser scheduling flexibility. Decisions on break times are also crucial. Typical decisions revolve around the number of breaks and the length of breaks. Some companies provide transportation to their employees. In such situations, a trade-off needs to be made on the frequency of trips versus the risk of over- or understaffing. For example, if the bus brings in 20 people at a time, but only 10 people are required at the beginning of the shift, then we have an overstaffing issue. On the other hand, the bus may need to make 2 trips to bring in 10 people at a time, in which case the transportation cost goes up. Sometimes, various business rules affect staffing. It is possible that the client may impose certain restrictions on the number of hours that a person should work or the hours during which he or she should work, etc.
Thanks, Pete. This information was very helpful.
You're welcome. Did you want to talk about something?
Yes, I need to take a couple of days off on the 4th and 5th of March as I have some personal work.
That's fine.
Here are a few questions on staff schedules. Test your understanding by answering them. Sorry, your answers are incorrect. Your answers are incorrect again. The correct answers are displayed. Well done. Your answers are correct. In this module, you learnt that scheduling deals with ensuring that the right number of people are in place during each interval of the day. A key element to determine during staffing is the coverage objective. Volume of work may not always be predictable, though it may follow a predictable pattern. Balance over or understaffing is a technique in which certain portions of the day are left understaffed while others are overstaffed. The factors to be considered for scheduling are length of the shift, days off, breaks, transportation, business rules,